2, 1, go. I don't know who I'm pointing to.
Me.
All right, I'm Xavier. We're back. Thank you, John. What was that?
That was USA Nails.
USA Nails. From the UK. Anything else you want us to know?
Oh, a bunch of blah blah.
Okay, thanks. This is Session.40, and I'm here with Pruitt Igoe. Thank you guys for coming here. And
Did you say 48?
40.
Oh,
That's
still.
Yeah, 40.
Wow.
I mean, we should be on close to 48, but
Holy smokes.
no, actually, we should be close to what's 12 times 5? 60? But we're not.
40 is still really good.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
It's all right. It's all right. So what have you guys been up to? You've been on here twice. We first had you on, I think you were like the third act that we had on Radio Axiom. And then you performed again like 3 months later when we did that crazy thing at Idea One Apartments.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then,
Yeah.
then I don't think you've been back, or I don't think we've had you back. Correct?
That was
No.
two,
there was
3
this
years
thing called
ago?
the pandemic for a little while there.
Yeah. So how have you guys survived the pandemic?
Still standing.
I mean, the pandemic's still happening, but
No, I'm cool. I never get sick, so I don't have to really worry about it too much. I mean, I feel for the way everything is going for other people, but at the same time, kind of like my own life is hectic and crazy. So I don't have time to get sick because my life is too crazy.
because you're doing not only not only this, but you're doorman at the Casbah. Is that the official title?
Well, actually, production manager now.
Okay,
They
he's
changed my they changed my title.
All right, production manager, and you run Palabra, the
A poetry reading.
monthly.
Yeah,
What is it?
once a
Every
month.
Okay, once a month poetry reading thing now at Bread and Salt.
Yep, at Bread and Salt.
Okay, and you have your don't help me. Your publishing company.
I have Puna Press. We just released.
Puna Press. You weren't supposed to help me.
Oh, sorry. We just released a new book called A Certain Serenity about not even 2 months now. It's been a little, almost 2 months. Not quite.
And who wrote that?
Anastasia DeFonso. And so it's a really good book. It's done well.
So how many writers do you have in your
Canon.
roster?
I don't know. I mean, it's sincerely, I have to sit down and actually think about it.
Is it close to 40?
No, not even. No. Go,
Okay.
good Lord, no. We're talking like, I think maybe 9. We might be at 9. Which I never envisioned that many people being under the umbrella of Puna Press. Really. I never thought it would ever do anything. You don't think poetry.
Ted is so humble.
Poetry is what it primarily is, and you just don't think of poetry as being something that is sustainable. Let's put it like that. We got lucky. We got lucky in the fact that we figured out a formula that allows us to do it on a small scale that is doable. I don't know if we have the wherewithal to do it on a giant scale, because those avenues, you have to have a lot of money to push the media, all those different things, get it in front of all the right reviewers, and the reviewers generally only talk to people they already know. So, it's just, you got to play that game, which is fine. The fact that we've done it for as long as we've done it blows me away all the time.
And how long has that been?
Puna Press now is almost 30 years old.
What?
Yeah. I started, though, you understand, when I first started, the first 10 years, we didn't do nothing. We made one book, and
that was yours?
And then did, mine, and then did nothing because I got scared and went and got a real job and freaked out. But it all works out, man. Everything works out. I'm just telling you, it all worked out. It was the right thing to do. I was not ready. After that little time period, especially because I do art primarily. That is the real primary
Well, that's the other
function.
thing. Pointillism.
Yeah, I do art. And art's the real thing.
That is.
And over that time period, I got really good at my art. I can actually say it with confidence that I got really good at it. And so once that happened, then it was like, okay, we're ready to go forward because now it was time. You know, and that's how it worked out. Same thing with Pruitt Igoe. I mean, I never thought Pruitt Igoe would still be existing because we don't do stuff that is, I don't think will ever be like on a mass level popular. But, you know, I'm just saying, you know,
Massively unpopular,
it's like,
maybe.
hey, you know, look, Pruitt Igoe was designed to be challenging. It was not designed to be entertaining. It was all about, hey, listen to this. Listen to this. You might not want to hear this. We hope to make it interesting enough to listen to, but when it's over, we hope that your brain has been like, that something happened to your brain.
KD. Just a sec. I have to do something here. I need to hit. Hold on.
Well, we are entertaining,
Sorry,
though.
something is-
It's not like we're not entertaining.
Oh, I know. I said with the hopes of being entertaining. I mean, that was the goal. I mean, it wasn't the goal to not be entertaining. Anyway, I've said enough. You should talk to the rest of these guys.
One more question. Has technology helped your endeavors?
Yeah, but as an artist, I always embrace technology. I've never shied away from it. I mean, during the course of what we call the pandemic, which was still going on, I started the Puna Press channel on YouTube. I did some programs. I actually produced 4 different programs and produced a bunch of shows for the Casbah on Twitch. So it was good to be able to learn and, you know, increase my capabilities during that time period. So.
Right on. Krista, what have you been doing?
Working way too much.
Tweaking pianos.
Yeah, tuning, a lot of tuning, repair. Not as much rebuilding as I would like, but yeah. The
Were you-
pandemic kind of like kicked my business into overdrive. It was weird. There
Wow.
was like piano teachers teaching virtually, all of a sudden hearing how awful their students' pianos were.
Wow.
People started playing piano again. They're like, I haven't touched this in 40 years and I'm going to start because I'm stuck at home with nothing else to do.
Wow, that's crazy.
And then a lot of technicians retired or moved away. So there's like a really huge void for younger technicians. So
How did you learn? I mean, who taught you? Or
I went to school for it. I went to the University of Western Ontario in Canada. But that program doesn't exist anymore. And there's another school in Boston called the North Bennett Street School. And they teach like all the old world trades, like violin making, piano technology, bookbinding, like old world construction. It's called locksmithing.
Bookbinding, like books, like
Yeah, like
Real
how they
books?
used to make the paper and like bind it with thread or
oh wow.
yeah, it's the trades are rad. More people should get into the trades.
Yeah. So I saw a Instagram photo of you at the Walt Disney Hall. Is that correct?
Yeah.
What were you doing there?
The technician there, he's kind of taken me under his wing, so he invited me to work like one-on-one with me. It was kind of surprising.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't know why, but he's really encouraging me and like trying to get me, like he's kind of a mentor now, so.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works. You get to a certain level and then you're like, I don't know. I'm always trying to improve myself, just like art and anything. And I've been doing it over a decade and I feel like very confident in my abilities. And I'm like, how do I push this farther? And you start to, I don't know, tuning is a very esoteric thing. It's like, it's so weird. I just sit there at this piano and listen so hard for like, it's really intense concentration. It's kind of like a meditation. And as you do it more and more, you start to hear and notice more and more and more. And it's like, I don't know, it feels very infinite.
You ever forget how much time you've been spending on a piano?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Wow.
Sometimes my clients have to kick me out or I like forget to eat or drink. Yeah.
And Andromeda.
That's me. Yeah.
So, what have you been up to?
Oh, gosh. Well, the pandemic brought me back to San Diego.
That's
I was,
right. You were in LA.
I was living in LA for a very short time, not as long as I would have liked. Loved it up there. I love it up there. I want to go back someday. Apparently, I have some unfinished business here in San Diego. So
Apparently.
just gotta do the thing that I'm supposed to do.
When you moved up there, you had Pruitt Igoe play in LA.
Yeah, these guys came up there. It's awesome. We played at the King Eddie.
Yeah, tell us about that. I heard it's kind of a
It's
cool
a place. It's a place. It's right by Skid Row, and I think Ted probably knows more about the history of it than I do. But it's a place. It's some place that everyone should step foot in at some point and experience, because I got to roll around on their extremely nasty floor, which apparently is one of my favorite things to do, and. Yeah, so when I moved back to San Diego, I took up pole dancing because I love to dance. And I just launched an OnlyFans today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. So, John, what's happening?
You are, man.
What have you been up to?
Just working and playing my guitar. Spend a lot of time with it. A lot of music. Work is nothing remarkable. I mean, that's just work. But that's where I've been at. That's the most recent thing I've been doing since the beginning of the year.
Right on. Right on. What kind of guitar is that?
Ibanez 8-string RG8.
8-string.
I've redone the electronics and stuff.
Are these like the chakras?
They're planets.
Oh, okay.
And that starts with the sun and then goes through the whole solar system.
So
Oh, wow, I never noticed that.
too.
Yeah, we got Saturn and Neptune with rings. Very cosmic.
Is that the only axe that you play?
No, I got Les Paul and Stratocaster, 6-string guitars.
But for tonight, it's this guy.
This is my main guitar now.
Okay.
It wasn't always that way, but it is now.
You have a name for it?
Actually, I don't. That's rare. That's rare. I have names for all my other guitars, but not this one. I have to
Right
think
on.
about it.
John.
Well, that'll be the challenge for tonight. We'll have to figure out a name for your guitar.
All right. As long as it's nothing like Kenny. No insults to any of the Kennys out there, mind you.
All right. Well, I think. Are you guys ready to see Pruitt Igoe? Yeah. A lot of y'all are going to see Pruitt Igoe for the first time, so
Thank you.
I think you'll enjoy this. All right. Yeah. Let me have that too. I'll get out of your way, and again, just wherever.
and it's there. When I have doubt, I reach for it, and the anchor is firm. It sinks and sinks and sinks. The hollow, endless, falling is all there is. The sensation of the floor falling. Continuous, no cessation. I don't know what depression is. Death, fantasy. I reach for in the pit. Yearn for in the pit. And I know it's down there, drawing me, entrancing me. And I am curious. Curious about the end. My end. The end of the fall. When I catch death and live fantasy. I want to thank Radio Axiom for inviting us. We're Pruitt Igoe, as was said earlier. That was John Cardova. That's Andromeda Breeze. That's Krista Coppage. My name is Ted. Pruitt Igoe was originally conceived to be a band about poetry and thoughts, as I said earlier, and we will continue on with some more experimentation. This is called Viral Memory. Never forgets. We remain attached to this planet, to each other, to nature. Our structures of control. Culture. Race. Religion. Region. State. Society. Law. Fail. They all fail. We cannot control the one thing 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 we. Our actions spin out our nature unchanged. We cannot control the one thing we. Nature will not be controlled. We brandish terms like normal. Like normal is fixed, static. We cannot control the one thing we. Like normal is fixed. That is unnatural. Our practices will change, must change. Nature commands. Homogeny is death. Even a virus knows this. Homogeny is death. Variants are the driver. We rage against the status quo. We cannot control the one thing we. Nature moves, adapts. We cannot control the one thing we. The earth spins. Mountains rise. Mountains fall. Seas are born. Seas perish. This ride has been short. Our memories shorter. We cannot control the one thing we. We cannot control the one thing we. Homogeny is death. We cannot control the one thing we. 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 We are part of nature. It will not be controlled. We cannot control the one thing we. 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 We cannot control the one thing. We cannot control the one thing we. We cannot control the one thing. 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 We cannot control the one We are reminded again, we are passengers lost in play. We have just one more piece by you. I want to say thanks once again. Thank you. We're Pruitt Igoe. Exactly 30 minutes. That's perfect. Yeah. Did what we're supposed to do.
There you go.
All right.
This will be quick. All right, should be. Check, 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 check. And we're back.
Oh man.
And and wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, what?
Wow.
Wow to the performance.
Wow.
So I guess it's been a while for me because I had never heard any of those.
Yeah, well,
Tracks.
we're always, we make new pieces like, we've never played the same set twice.
Wow.
I'm not even joking when I say
Didn't know that.
I have I don't have them right here. I have stacks and stacks of set lists, like all of them. Stacks and stacks of them because I make sure. So we're always making new material constantly.
And so how many was that tonight? 3 or 4?
3,
3. What was the first one?
the pit,
The Pit. Number 2 was
viral memory.
Memory.
And the last
Viral
one-
Memory?
Viral memory.
Okay.
And the last one was called floorboards.
Awesome. And what was Floorboards all about?
Oof.
History. American history.
Well, it's-
history.
It covers a lot of ground, man. It's just basically about, the foundation of our nation, basically. The idea that we'd expect there to be some kind of one singular vision for our country is just ridiculously stupid, the idea that we would think there would be only one vision, considering the way that this nation was formed and put together.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's floorboards. Floorboards cover graves. You build up on top of what's underneath there. Nature of it.
Got it.
Nobody wants to say it, but that's what I said. When we make pieces, we ain't always trying to make you happy.
Definitely make me think. So where are you guys playing next?
We don't have anything planned or lined up at the moment.
Been meaning to ask you guys about a gig, actually, but I'll do it when we're not in front of
Who knows?
camera.
We don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I know my schedule's about to pick up really crazy because Comic-Con's coming.
Oh, wow. That's right.
Yeah, so for me, it's like
First time in
July.
3 years.
Like July is already here. I mean, I got to draw a comic book. I got to get a bunch of material stuff ready. So
And then you have WonderCon.
WonderCon already happened.
Oh, okay.
That was like not even 2 months ago.
Okay. Damn. All right. Well, thanks for coming. It was amazing, an amazing set. And love watching you perform.
Thank you.
It's
This thing's still in use.
yeah, this is pretty
This
rad.
is Frankenstein.
That's cool.
Xavier helped me make this thing, so
Yeah, I think
thank
it's like
you.
3 years old or something. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to John Jolly on the platters. And this is Radio Axiom Session 40. And coming up next is Zane Alexander. Awesome. All right, take it away.